Seaway fam, your girl is back with yet another video. If you're new here, welcome to the family, and be sure to lock it in by subscribing to the family. Also, if you found the contents of this video helpful in any way, be sure to give it a thumbs up, because here at Shell's Way, we don't hide the tea, we provide the tea to help you and your business grow. Today, what I'll be showing you is how I wind my bobbin thread on my brother SE600 machine. This is an embroidery / sewing machine. Okay, so I have the camera focused on our two main objectives for right now, which is going to be where we put our thread and also where we put our bobbin. Just for right now, we're going to remove this cap. This will go back on once our embroidery thread gets on there. So just unravel it a little bit. And it's a hole at the bottom, as you can see, and one at the top. And that's where you put this little rod through. Just like so. You can set the excess thread on the other side. Simply put the cap on. You can go ahead and take your bobbin. Place it on the metal piece right here. Trying to make sure y'all can see that. Okay, y'all, so now we're just gonna take our thread like so. I don't know if you all can see this well, but it has a number 1 right here, then 2, 3, 4 is over here. And basically what it's doing is showing you exactly how to get your thread through to get to the bobbin. And it also shows you how to thread the machine. We'll get to that later. So you're just going to take your bobbin thread and we're going to come through this hook. Make sure it goes all the way back. And then step 2, you go behind. It's a hook behind here. You take your thread behind. Trying to make sure I do it as slow as possible, so you all, if you're following along with me, that's awesome. But if not, if you have to go back and watch this video trying to wind your thread, I want to make sure it's as helpful as possible. So now we're going to bring our thread around this little hook here, right here. And after that, I'm pretty sure you can't see it on the camera, but you want to take the thread underneath here after you get it hooked around that. So let's just hook it around like so. And then number 3 tells us to go straight out to our bobbin, like so, with our thread. I should have cut that thread piece. It's super long. So when you're winding your bobbin thread, make sure to go over. Take the piece that's you're coming around with and go over that thread and then press it into the cut slit. Because if you go under, I made a mistake and I'm not ashamed to admit that. If you go under, then the thread is gonna go under. I couldn't remember which one it was. But okay, let's get back to it. I'm going to show you what it looks like before we close the bobbin into the metal piece, because I want to make sure that if you're following along, you'll know that you're doing it correctly. So this arrow right here, this circle with the arrow pointing up, should be red while you're winding your bobbin. Once you close the bobbin case like I showed you earlier, this light will change colors. That lets our machine know that it's in bobbin mode. These dials right here are for speed. This is the slowest speed, and this is the highest, and this is in between, of course. So I always keep it on the second one. Now we're gonna hit our arrow pointing up. All right, and just watch it go. And I let mine get full, real full, before I take it off. I don't let it get too full, but you'll see. I'll show you. And you see how it's kind of going up and down, up and down. You can do this by hand, but in the same motion. You have to go up and down because you want to make sure that the bobbin is getting even amount of thread on it. It's looking good. And when you're ready to stop it, you just hit that same button again with the arrow. All right, this is good for me. So what I'm going to do, click it back out to the left, and I'm going to snip the thread and just take our bobbin off. And this is what we got. We got a beautiful bobbin ready to go. And I'll show you all how to put it on the machine. I'm going to show you how I insert the wounded bobbin. We're just going to take this piece off. This is the bobbin cover. And y'all, right here on the machine, it shows you exactly how to do every single thing I was just showing you. That's why I say this is beginner friendly, real beginner friendly, because it literally shows you every step. It shows you how to put the bobbin in. It shows you how to switch out your embroidery, you know, if you want to go from sewing to embroidery and vice versa. And I'll show you that in another video. I don't want to make this video too long. But then you're just going to take your bobbin thread and you want to have it like the number 9. Like this. And it tells you on the machine as well. It has a check mark and an X, so you'll know which one is correct and which one is not. But make sure your thread is on the upper side and not on the bottom. Like this. That's the incorrect way. Alright, and then you're just going to set it in here. And you can go underneath where the arrow is with your thread, just like so. And then come around this curve right here. We're coming around the curve. And I'm doing it like that, y'all, because I know my fingers is probably getting in the way. And then all you're gonna do is snap it. Like that. And then we're going to take our cover and put it back on. And you hear it click, it's ready to go. Let me give you a little bitty tour of the machine on the outside. Okay, so this right here, this controls your needle. You see how my needle just went down? Did y'all catch that? Hold on. I think y'all did, but let's do it again just in case. And it brings your needle up, down, up. This, of course, is scissors. So this just cuts your thread for you. So the next few steps is just me showing you how to properly thread the machine. And once you get to the end, the machine will put the thread through the needle for you, which is awesome because that, for me, takes time. We're going to bring it through this hook right here. Where's my pointer? We're going to bring it down through this hook right here. Bring it to the back of it. And then we're going to follow around. I'm doing it with one hand because I want to make sure I don't get in the way. Just like this. Alright, so number 3 is right here. As you can see. So what we're going to do, it tells you to bring it down and up. Make a U shape. Now, I don't know if you can see it. But it's a hook right here. That's where we're going. We're going right behind that hook. And I'm holding my camera, so it might get a little shaky, but I'm trying to make sure I show y'all. Bring it right behind that hook like that. And then we're going to come on down. Number 5 is the arrow pointing down. And number 6, you have to really pay attention for number 6 because it's on the metal and it's engraved in the metal. But we're gonna bring, it's a little hook right here, kind of above the needle, what the needle is attached to actually. And that's where we're gonna bring our thread next. I'm gonna put our, make sure your thread stays in that hook. And then we're gonna come up. You have to make sure you follow every single step to a T. My thread came out. If not, the machine will not self-thread. I'm gonna do it like this. I already have my thread pulled up in this hook. This is not number 7, this is number 7. And what you do is, after you hook it on number 6, you bring it up and set it up in this hook. And then you want to bring it on top of where it says number 7. So you bring your thread through number 7. And then number 8, so number 8 will be our last hoop that we have to go over. So you come around behind it, go down, just like that. And I'm gonna cut it just a little bit. Number 9 is what's going to thread the machine. So let's see if we've done it correctly. So here's our needle right here. So pay attention right here. Remember, number 9 is what we press down, and that is what's going to self-thread our machine. So here we go.
Oh my God!
Okay, so next we're going to, I don't have my tweezers in here, and I'm not going to go all the way back here because I don't know where they are really. Like I told y'all, we just moved probably some months ago. So then we're just going to cut the thread just like so, and we're ready to roll. Thank you all so much for your love and support that you've shown my videos. If you found this video helpful in any way, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below your suggestions, or just let me know your thoughts. And lock it in by subscribing to the family. I would really love to have you. Always remember, if you shoot for the moon and miss, you'll still land amongst the stars. Keep going and shine bright. Stay safe, stay humble, and be blessed. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.